Hello wonderful people, welcome to my kitchen again. Today we're gonna make tortas de carne and chile pasilla. We're gonna make this brisket with egg on pasilla sauce, and it's very delicious Mexican dish. I hope you like it, and I'm gonna give you the ingredients. And the ingredients are 2.2 pounds of brisket. I shred the brisket. We're gonna use 7 ounces of pasilla dried chiles. We're gonna use 2 garlic cloves, half of onion, and for this amount of meat, I'm gonna use 8 eggs. Okay, now my water is boiling, and this moment is where I'm gonna add my onion, my 2 garlic cloves, and all my dried chiles without the steam. So I'm gonna put this here, and we're gonna leave it for about 10 minutes. There you go. That's all my chilies. Okay. My chiles are ready, and after 10 minutes, look, I always show you this. They are so soft, so I'm gonna move it, and I'm gonna leave it soak. So now I'm gonna do the next step. Okay, here I separate my white eggs from the yolk, and I'm gonna wipe it. It's very stiff. Huh? So I need it, we say in Spanish, a punto de turrón or a punto de nieve. That means something like at the snow point. So I need my white eggs very, I'm gonna say puffy. Because I'm gonna need it to make my tortas de carne. My white eggs are so beautiful and ready. Look. Now here I'm gonna start adding my yolk eggs one by one, and then low way. And here I'm gonna add North Swiss, just like half of tablespoon. Another one, until we have the 8 yolk eggs. Remember the yolk eggs and the half of a tablespoon of North Swiss. Last one, right here. Oh. Okay, it's okay. When we have all these ready and mixed, we're gonna add the meat here. Let me show you how. Now we're gonna start put our meat on the mix that we make with the eggs. What I'm doing like this, I want to do it like this because the secret of this dish is that has the enough amount of egg on the meat, because we want to fry it. We're going to take like a little circles and fry it. Show you. Let me show you how it looks. So remember, we make 2.2 pounds of meat, and or 1 kilo. I'm gonna use 8 eggs, and when I cook the brisket, I do it on the how do you call that thing? Let me ask him, but I cook it in the express cooker, sorry. And for 1 hour, and I only add water, onion, and garlic, some pepper, and that's all. Okay, so I'm gonna try to cover all the meat with the egg, and I'm gonna show you how it looks at the end. This is how the meat looks once that I put it on the egg. Can you tell that is very, very kind of liquid, like kind of wet? And at this point, I have to start making the tortas. It's just with the fork, I'm gonna take kind of this amount of meat and I'm gonna put it on the hot oil. Let me show you how. Here's my oil hot, and I'm gonna start taking the meat with the fork and just like this. This is called torta de carne. If I make a translation, I mean, honestly, it's like if I say sandwich of meat. We use the word torta for sandwich, or this kind of shapes when you make this kind of shapes with the meat and with the egg. So I'm gonna make all my tortas de carne, and then when that they are done, I'm gonna make the sauce, the pasilla sauce, and dip it on the pasilla sauce. It's easy, delicious. Yes, it's not very healthy because they are fried and has a lot of oil, but are so good. How do you know your torta de carne is ready to flip it? Well, looks round. It's not very, very hard. And that's when you flip it. See? And you're gonna make like this your torta de carne. Once the tortas de carne are ready, you put it away just for a few minutes. I'm gonna put it here on my plate, let it dry, and maybe drain a little the oil, and then I'm gonna start make my pasilla sauce. So we're gonna do this with all the meat that we put on the egg. Here are my tortas de carne, and this is how it looks. This is a torta de carne. This is the perfect combination between the meat, the egg, together and then fry. So this is the famous tortas de carne. Okay, now I'm gonna make the pasilla sauce and I'm gonna put it on the pasilla sauce. Here I have the dried chilies that I have on the boiling water to make my sauce. Come here. I'm gonna put it on the blender.
What are you gonna make it?
I'm gonna make pasilla sauce, mija.
Well, the little powder.
The
Okay,
little
put powder.
In a little while, you can put the powder. She loves help mama to cook. That's Valentina, my little daughter. Okay, so all the chilies are here. Let me find the garlic. Cannot find that. There you go. Ooh, 2 garlic here. And I'm going to add only 1 cup of this water where the chilies were boiling. And I'm gonna see if it's very thick, then probably I'm gonna add another one. But that other cup is not gonna be this kind of water. It's gonna be the beef broth. I'm gonna check my salsa. This is too thick, so that's why I'm gonna add another cup of the water where I was boiling the chili. No, mi amor, espérame tantito. I'm gonna blend it again, and I'm gonna show you how I want the consistency of my sauce.
Okay.
This is the second time that I blend my pasilla chiles, And now the consistency of the sauce is more liquid. I don't know if you can tell the difference. I do. So here, I'm gonna dump this sauce on a little tiny hot oil because I need to the salsa get seasoned, and then I'm gonna add 1 cup of beef broth. Now the oil is ready. I have to be very careful here. We're gonna do our pasilla. Let's take something. We're taking the best flavor from the pasilla chili. Okay, I'm gonna do this with the rest of the sauce. Almost done, almost. So it takes a little time, yes, but remember, you're taking the flavor from these chilies. It's gonna be a little messy, but it's okay. It's gonna be all over your hands. So remember that I told you that I save 1 cup of my my beef broth. Here is where we're gonna use it. So I'm gonna add it here to take the rest of the flavor and give more consistency to my sauce. This is not spicy at all. It tastes so good. I know you can tell and you can see how looks my pasilla salsa now. So 1 more time and it's almost ready. If you know another way to make this, tell me. Because this is the way that I always do it. Wow, just squeeze chili against this, and that will take all the flavor. My pasilla salsa is ready, and I'm gonna add here 1 tablespoon of salt, and I'm gonna add here 1/2 tablespoon of Nor Suiza. This makes a great difference. I'm gonna leave my sauce here. It's very low, it's like in number 2, but at this point I'm gonna try it. It's very good, but I think it's a little thick, so I'm gonna add 1 cup of water. I'm here. Sorry. I'm gonna leave it like this 10 minutes, and at the end I'm gonna start putting inside my tortas de carne. My grandma used to tell me that when you are cooking, especially when you are doing like the eggs like I did, we say batir. That means like whip the egg yolks or the white eggs. She used to say that you cannot fight, you cannot be mad at the kitchen, you cannot be mean when you are cooking, because the food, it would take a different flavor. I don't know if it's true or not. I do believe it. So I always try to cook when I am in a good mood, you know. I know it's hard, but especially now during the COVID-19. My sauce tastes so good. It's a little spicy, but I still think that it's kind of a little thick. So I'm gonna add another cup of water. I'll be back. I'm right here. Plus, my grandma used to cook for different embassies in Mexico. She used to be a cooker, and she cooks for different places. But I remember that she used to work cooking for different embassies in my country. And she always tells me that the people that cooks has to be always happy. I don't know if it's possible because you cannot be happy all the time, but she says that cook is an act of love, and I'm agree with her. Okay, I'm gonna leave it 5 more minutes, and then I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. Salsa, it's ready. My pasilla salsa is ready. So now I have here my tortas de carne. I'm gonna dip one by one, and then I'm gonna leave it to take all the flavor for another 10 minutes. It has to be in low temperature, in that way your salsa is not gonna get dry, you know. So I'm gonna leave it here. I tried the salt, I tried the flavor, and it was so good. This is one of my husband's favorite dish. He always say that about all the Mexican food, so for me it's hard, but every time that I do pasilla sauce, he is so happy, and he asks me, do or make this for 2 or 3 days. And that way you just can heat it and eat it again. So this is the tortas de carne on Chile Pasilla. I'm gonna put the lid, I'm gonna cover and leave it like I told you for another 10 minutes. Yep, after 10 minutes, my tortas de carne are ready. I actually turn it off. They're ready, and I am ready for them too. Okay, so normally people can eat this torta de carne with a side of rice or beans, but today I didn't make rice. Plus, me and Pat love to eat these tortas de carne on bread. So let me show you what I do. I have my bread right here, and I put this, and then let me take another one. This, and here it's my torta, the torta de carne. Now I'm gonna try it. And here's my torta, the torta de carne. And I love it. I can't wait to try it. I'm gonna give a bite. Wait. It's very good. Sorry. It's very delicious. It's very tasty. Has a little pasilla flavor with the meat, and the bread is so good. It's not really very spicy. I know that this dish takes a little time to make it, but it's worth it. Honestly, it's so good. So I hope you like it. I hope you make it, and let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching my video, and have an amazing day. Bye bye.